Yeah. Second. Yeah, please let me know if my screen is visible.
Visible.
Yeah, yes, yes. I'll just stay on the call actually. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಂಗಿದ್ರೆ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಯಾ ಓಕೆ. ॐ गणानाहं त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनं श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। निःश्रेण्यो ब्रह्मलोकस्य वाग्देव्याः कर्णकुण्डले धर्मद्रुममहामूले वाल्मीकिव्यासयोः कृति मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वं मरोगताम् अजाढ्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च स्मरणात् भवेत्। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने रामनामवरानन ॐ नम इति. Namaste everyone. Welcome to today's session number 13 ಇವತ್ತು. Session 13. So good thing is we've not missed a single session. Extremely happy about that. So let's keep going until we complete the whole Ramayana. So yeah, so chapter 1 sub chapter 34 ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಈಗ. So we have Suraksha and Apurva who joined us today. So just for the two of you, just on the introduction tara, what we are doing is we are reading through the unabridged version of this author called Bibek Debroy anta obru idare. So his is a 3-volume book. Ee taraddu there are 3 books where shloka to shloka exact translation without omitting anything, ಏನೂ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. The closest translation of the original Valmiki Ramayana is his work. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ we chose this particular book ಇದು. ಸೊ ಸುಮಾರು ಜನದ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅನದರ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ವರ್ಷನ್ ಗೀತಾ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಗೋರಖ್ಪುರ್ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರದ್ದೊಂದಿದೆ. ಎರಡರದ್ದು ನಾನು ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಗ್ರೂಪಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಬುಕ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಶೇರ್ ಇಟ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಇ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಯು. Okay, this book is available online for you to buy. If you want to have a hard copy, that is Bibek Debroy Ramayana ಅಂತ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. If you want the hard copy, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ the soft copy is available. I'll share it on the WhatsApp group. So ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, we spend about 50 minutes, 45-50 minutes to read the chapters. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಪ್ರತಿ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ದಶರಥನ, ಕೌಸಲ್ಯನ, ವಿಶ್ವಾಮಿತ್ರನ, ಹೂ ಎವರ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ವಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ರಿಲೇಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಳವಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೋದು, ವಾಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿ ಲರ್ನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದೇರ್ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್. ಈ ಥರ ನಾನು ಬಿಹೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನ ಅವಾಗವಾಗ ನಾನು. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟ್ರಾಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಡೂ ಇನ್ ದೀಸ್ ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸಮಯ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ ದ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬಿನ್ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡೆಡ್. So try to watch them. Maybe couple of episodes there have been a lot of stories that we've shared to understand human behavior, psychology ಎಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋ ಇನ್ಸೈಟ್ಸ್. ರಶ್ಮಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಶೇರ್ಡ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರು ಮಾ ಚಿನ್ಮಯಿ ಅಂತ ಒಬ್ಬರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಶಿ ವಾಸ್ ಮೈ ಜೂನಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ MA music, but she's an elderly lady. She's in her 60s probably. So ಅವರು ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ತುಂಬ. ಸೊ ಶಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಶೇರ್ಡ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಆ್ಯಡೆಡ್. ಅಶ್ವಥ್, ಇಂದಮ್ಮ, ದೀಪು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸುಮಾರು ಜನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯಾ, ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಆನ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಸರ್ಕಲ್. Okay, so the sequence we are following is Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita. So that is the sequence of this study circle. So I'm pretty sure the ಮೂರನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸೋಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ we will probably take some 5-6 years. So ನೋಡೋಣ how long we'll all stay together on this journey ಅಂತ. Okay, so we've started off with Ramayana chapter 1, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ sub chapter 34ಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಈಗ. Okay, so yeah, anybody would like to volunteer to read today? So now chapter 1 sub chapter 34. Oh, somebody else joined. My missus joined, so yes, welcome. Okay, nani odla? I'll just read. I'll read. Yes. So chapter 1.
Rahul, I'll read.
Rajesh bhai, you was that you? Sorry.
Rahul,
Oh yeah.
okay,
Sure,
I'll
sure, sure,
shall I
Rajesh
read?
bhai. Sure. Yeah. Quick,
Okay, I
just
thought
a very, very
last week read.
quick briefing for the rest of you. ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ರಾಮ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದಾನೆ. All the story of how Dasharatha decided to do the Ashwamedha Yaga, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮುಗ್ದಿದೆ. And Rama has been born. He's a young lad now. He's a strong young lad. And ಪುಟ್ಟ ಹುಡುಗ ಆಗಿರುವಾಗಲೇ there is Vishwamitra Muni who comes to the ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಶರಥ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿ ಸೇಸ್, ನಾನು ಈ ಥರ ಯಜ್ಞಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊರಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಈ ಥರ ರಾಕ್ಷಸರು ಬಂದು ನನ್ನ ಯಜ್ಞನ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮಾರೀಚ ಮತ್ತು ಸುಬಾಹು ಅಂತ ರಾವಣನ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ಮಿಂದ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ. ಸೊ ಟು ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಯಜ್ಞಗಳು ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸೆಂಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸನ್ ರಾಮ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೀ ಅಂತ ವಿಶ್ವಾಮಿತ್ರ ಮುನಿಗಳು ಬಂದು ದಶರಥನಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಶರಥಂಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಮನಸ್ಸಿರಲ್ಲ. ಹಿ ವುಡ್ ವೆರಿ ರಿಲಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಹಿ ಅಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಟು ಸೆಂಡ್. ಸೊ ವಿಶ್ವಾಮಿತ್ರ ಮುನಿಗಳು ರಾಮನ್ನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣನು ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಹಿ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೀವ್ ರಾಮ, ಸೊ ಅವನು ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇನ್ ವಿಶ್ವಾಮಿತ್ರ ಮುನೀಸ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಶ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒಂದು ತಾಟಕಾಸುರ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ದೆರ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಡೀಮನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿಚ್ ರಾಮ ಕಿಲ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದೇರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ ನೌ. Okay, now the introduction to the what is that billu called? Shivandu Kodanda. Kodanda thane? What is the name of the bow?
Shiva, it's called Shiva Dhanush. Kodanda is Ramana.
Ramana bow, yeah, the one that he uses. Yeah, Shiva Dhanush. ಅದರದ್ದೊಂದು ಇಂಟ್ರಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಸೀತಾ ಸ್ವಯಂವರ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಎನ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಟು ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ 1 ಸಬ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ 34. ಎಸ್, ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಭಾಯ್.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes. Chapter 34 with the... One second, let me zoom it. Yeah.
You want me to zoom in a little more? I can.
Yeah, no, it's okay. No, it's okay. I could
here.
understand. Yes. With the Magarishis, Vishwamitra spent...
Oh, please give me a second. Yeah. Yes. Sorry about that.
Yeah. With the Magarishis, Vishwamitra spent the rest of the night on the banks of the Shona.
Shona is the name of a river, by the way.
When night turned into an excellent morning, he said, "O Rama, the night has turned into an excellent morning, and the first Sandhya has commenced."
Yeah, so Sandhya 278 there. Sandhya is any conjunction of day and night. Hence, it is dawn as well as dusk. Okay, Sandhya. Okay.
Arise, O fortunate one, arise. You should get ready for departure. On hearing his words, he performed the morning ablutions.
He is Rama.
Yeah. He prepared to leave and replied in these words: "The Shona possesses auspicious water. It's full of sandbags and can be crossed. O Brahmana, what mode should we use to cross over it?"
So 280 is
Thus
that is boats are not necessary. Should one use a boat or should one walk across? How do we cross this? Anta they are discussing.
Okay. Thus addressed by Rama, Vishwamitra said, "I instruct that we should follow the path that the Maharishis have traveled along.
281 is that is walking across, to walk across the river.
After having traveled some distance for half a day, they saw Janvi's best among rivers, frequented by the sages. On seeing these sacred waters, populated by swans and cranes, all the sages, together with the two Raghavas, were delighted. They set up residence along the banks. They bathed there.
Bathed. They bathed.
He ate there. As is proper, they offered water to the ancestors and the gods. They rendered offerings into the Agnihotra fire, and those oblations were like Amrita, pure and cheerful in their minds. They resided on the banks of the Janvi. In every direction, they surrounded the great souled Vishwamitra.
Vishwamitra.
Vishwamitra. Delighted in his mind, Rama spoke to Vishwamitra, O illustrious one, I wish to hear about the Ganga, the river with the three flows.
Yeah, just a second. I mean, some disturbance from somewhere. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, please.
Delighted in his mind, Rama spoke to Vishwamitra, O illustrious one, I wish to hear about the Ganga, the river with the three flows. How does she flow through the three worlds and reach the Lord of the male and female rivers?
That is the 282 is the ocean is the lord of the rivers. Okay.
Urged by Rama's words, Vishwamitra, the great sage, started to describe the birth and progress of Ganga. The Himalayas, Indra among mountains, is the great store of minerals. O Rama, he had two daughters, and their beauty was unmatched on earth. O Rama, their mother was the slender waisted daughter of Mount Meru. Her name was Meena. Sorry, Meena. Is it right?
Meena, her name
Meena?
is Meena only. Rashmina Kelidya.
Mena.
Meena.
Mena Devi.
Okay.
Meena.
Meena.
Okay.
Okay.
Meena. The beautiful one was the beloved wife of the Himalayas. Her daughter Ganga was the elder daughter of the Himalayas. O Raghava. There was a second daughter, and her name was Uma. All the gods wished that the elder daughter should accomplish a task for the gods. They asked the Indra among mountains, and she became a river with three flows. Following Dharma, the Himalayas donated his daughter for the sake of purifying the worlds. For the welfare of the three worlds, Ganga started to flow as she willed. For the benefit of the three worlds, those who desired the welfare of the three worlds accepted Ganga and returned successful at their inner wishes having been met.
So 283 is the gods basically. The gods accepted Ganga. Those who
Yes.
decide the welfare of the three worlds was the gods basically. Yeah.
O descendant of the Raghu lineage, the mountain had another daughter. The store of austerities restored to fierce vows and
Asceticism.
its
Asceticism.
ascetis, as,
Asceticism is in being a muni, in being a rishi.
okay,
Ascetic is a rishi.
ascetis,
Asceticism is the
mm,
process of being a muni.
okay,
Asceticism.
asceticism. The daughter of the supreme among mountains engaged in laudable
Terrible.
austerities
Terrible austerities.
terrible
That is
austerities.
terrible
The,
tapas,
un-
basically.
the unmatched Uma, revered in the worlds, was bestowed on Rudra. These daughters of the king of mountains are worshipped by the worlds. O Raghava, Ganga is the best among rivers and Uma is their goddess. I have told you everything about the river that has three flows. O son, 284,
That is the
the one
word
with the
used is
best,
tata. That is Rama, basically.
the one with the best of flows, first followed in the sky.
Flowed in the sky.
Sorry, first flowed in the sky. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so yes, that was about Ganga and Uma. Yeah, so Uma is Parvati, right? So,
Mhm.
okay, chapter 1, so
Chapter
chapter 35.
135. When the sage said these words, the brave Rama and Lakshmana applauded the account and spoke to the bull among sages. O Brahmana, you have recited a supreme account that is full of dharma. You should tell us about the elder daughter of the king and the mountains in detail. You are capable of recounting divine and human origins in detail. What is the reason why the purifier of the worlds has three flows? Why is Ganga the one with the three flows, known as the best among rivers? O one who knows about dharma. What are the tasks that she has performed in the three worlds? When the two Kagutsas addressed him in this way, in the midst of all the rishis, Vishwamitra, the store of austerities, narrated the entire account. O Rama, in ancient times, the great
Ascetic.
ascetic
Shitikantha.
Sittikanta,
Shitikantha, that is
Sittikanta,
the one with the blue throat, Shiva. Okay, so
mm,
married.
Sittikanta
Kantha,
married
like Neela Kantha.
Sittikanta. Oh, Sittikanta married. Having seen the goddess,
That
he
is
desired to have intercourse with her. 100 divine years passed for the god Shittikanta.
that is
O Ram,
100 divine years. That 287 in this footnote is 360 human years equal one divine year. So here they're talking about 306, 100 of those. So that will be 360 followed by two zeros. 3,60,000. Correct? Yeah. 3,60,000. Correct, huh? 360 followed by two zeros. 360, 36,000. No? 36,000, sorry. 36,000
36,000.
years. 36,000 years.
O Ram, O scorcher of the of
Scorcher.
enemies,
Scorcher is one who burns.
scorcher of enemies. However, he still did not have a son. At this, with the grandfather at the forefront, all the gods were anxious. When an offspring is born who will be able to sustain him, all the gods went to the prostrated themselves before him.
So that who will be able to sustain him, that is because the offspring would be extremely energetic. If Shiva has a child, right? Obviously, Shiva is God, so the child born out of Shiva will also be God. So, who will be able to sustain him was the question that there. So, all the gods went and prostrated themselves before him. Yeah.
They said, O Mahadeva, O God of gods, O one who is engaged in the welfare of the worlds, the gods have prostrated themselves before you. You should show them your favors. O supreme among the gods, the world. will not be able to sustain your energy. Resort to the austerities of the Brahman.
Hmm.
Unite with the goddess in that kind of austerity.
289 is that is do not have physical offspring. Do not have a physical offspring, Anta. They are asking him. Okay.
For the welfare of the three worlds, withdraw your semen and energy.
Hmm.
Protect all these worlds. You should not destroy the worlds. Maheshwara, the Lord of all the worlds, hear the words of the gods. He agreed to this. He again told all of them, I will restrain my semen and my energy within Uma. The gods and the earth will be secure. However, the part of my energy that has already been stirred cannot be restrained. O supreme among the gods, tell me who is going to sustain this. Thus addressed, the gods replied to the one who has a bull on his banner.
Yeah,
290.
290. Shiva has a bull on his banner, right? Nandi basically.
The earth will bear the energy that has already been dislodged.
Dislodged. Yeah.
Thus dislodged. Thus addressed, the Lord of the gods released it on the surface of the ground. The earth, with its mountains and groves, was pervaded by his energy. At this, the gods again spoke to the fire god, aided by Vayu, enter Rudra's great energy. It again pervaded Agni and created Mount Shweta. There was a celestial clump of reeds that was like a fire, like the fire and the sun in complexion, created from Agni, and the greatly energetic Kartigeya was born there. The gods, with a large number of rishis, were greatly delighted and wholeheartedly worshipped Uma and Shiva, O Rama. However, the daughter of the mountain, 291,
So Uma.
was enraged and her eyes turned red with anger. Full of intolerance, she crushed the gods and
Curse.
told them,
Curse the gods.
she cursed the gods and told them, I desire to have intercourse for the sake of a son, but you restrained me. Because of that, you will never be able to obtain offspring through your own wives. From today, your wives will remain infertile. Having spoken in this way to all the gods, she also cursed the earth. O earth, you will never possess one single form and will always be the wife of many.
Wife to many.
You will be wife to many. You will be tainted through my rage and will never know any affection towards your sons. O extremely evil minded one, you obtained my son, though you never wished for him. The Lord of the gods saw that all the gods were ashamed. He prepared to leave for the direction that is protected by Varuna. 292.
Varuna rules over the western direction.
He went to the slopes of the northern mountains, 293,
That is the Himalayas.
and performed austerities there. Through the powers of Maheshwara and the goddess, a summit was created
Summit.
there in
Summit
the
is a peak.
Himalayas.
Summit is a peak.
Summit in the Himalayas. O Rama, I have told you in detail about the daughter of the mountain. With Lakshmana, now hear about the origin of the of the Ganga.
Yeah. Okay. So here it was. Uh, what was the name of the who cursed Shiva now? Who was that? Yeah, the daughter of the mountain, right? So 291 was Uma, so Parvati. So Parvati was enraged, right? So even if we look at the birth of Ganapati also, Ganapati is not the biological son of Shiva and Parvati, alva. So Parvati sort of created a form and she invoked Ganapati into that. Ganapati as an energy or as a what do you want to call that? It's the supreme consciousness basically. So Parabrahman. So she invoked the Parabrahman into that form as a boy called Ganapati. So Ganapati was not born biologically out of Shiva and Parvati. So that curse is acting there also. Huh? So now if you have to again, the whole purpose of these discussions is what is it trying to convey? So Shiva, what does Shiva convey? I mean, what is Shiva known for, or symbolically, what is Shiva? Who is Shiva?
Destroying.
Yeah, Rashmi used this nice word, dissolution, right? He's the one who dissolves, or so you have Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, which is creation, sustenance, and the alternatively used words are destruction or dissolution. One who ends the cycle,
Resolution.
right? So, and once the dissolution happens, there's a new creation that happens again. Uh, so now this concept of dissolution, that is Shiva, wanted to have intercourse with Uma, and but the other gods, they told him that if you have a child, then he or she would be so powerful that nobody will be able to sustain him, right? What is that trying to say? So it's like Shiva is the one who dissolves the cosmos, and if that energy has a child, okay, that energy has a child, the dissolver or the destroyer of the cosmos, or the I don't know, dissolution, yeah, the one who dissolves, right? So if he has a child, naturally the child will be born with the same energy, ಅಲ್ವಾ? So ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ನೇ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So that's what they say here in the beginning.
Actually, I more than seeing Shiva as the one who dissolves here,
Hmm.
I was just thinking right now.
Hmm.
I'm seeing this like Prakriti and Purusha,
Mm-hmm.
where Shiva is the Purusha, that is the Parama Purusha, that
Hmm.
is the
Hmm.
Parabrahma Swarupa, and Parvati is the Prakriti, that is form, anything with form,
Hmm.
the whole cosmos,
Hmm.
the form
Hmm.
aspect.
Hmm.
So basically, maybe we can interpret it in a way
Hmm.
that you cannot concise the Purusha completely into the Prakriti only, something like that.
So then why did she have to
Like,
curse a Bhumi for no fault of Bhumi? Bhumi didn't ask for it, alva. So really he again told them, I will restrain my semen and my energy within Uma. The gods and the earth will be secure. However, see now this is the symbolism of the linga, alva. So the linga swarupa also is the male and female genitals which are together. So that is the symbolism of the linga. ಅಲ್ವಾ? So Ali he's saying he will restrain my semen, and so then in the process a pregnancy would basically not happen. So he would not let the child be born. Okay, and the gods and the earth will be secure. However, the part of my energy that has already been stirred cannot be restrained ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ So then he says, "O supreme among the gods, tell me who is going to sustain this." Right? So Ilya ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, thus addressed, the gods replied to the one who has a bull on his banner, the earth will bear the energy that has already been dislodged. So now the earth didn't ask for it. Right? Bhumi Tai ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರೆಯಂಗಿದ್ರೆ Bhumi didn't ask for it. Right? So, but Uma became very angry now and she cursed her. She even calls her, oh, wicked mind. In Italy, what was that word she used? Extremely evil minded one. Right? So, what did Bhumi do here? She didn't ask for it. Why should she be called extremely evil minded one? So, my sort of attention fell on that. Right? So, and now what is this frustration that Parvati is showing towards Shiva? Why did she have to get so frustrated? What is she conveying with that frustration? What do you any thoughts on that?
No, here it's not the mistake of gods or the even earth.
Hmm.
Here it shows when somebody is trying to have intercourse,
Hmm.
that energy is very very strong that they lose their mind.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like maybe they are like, okay, they are in a state of intercourse, and gods came and stopped in
Hmm.
between, and that is turned into an energy which is very uneven
Hmm. Hmm.
or
Disturbed,
unfair,
Tara. Yeah. No, disturbed, or what do you want to call that?
disturbed.
Unsettled
So
mind.
that
Yeah.
is
Hmm.
that is why I mean even now people say when dogs or any other animals are
Hmm. Hmm.
having
Hmm.
intercourse or when they
You
are
shouldn't disturb
very
them.
close, we
Ah.
should not watch.
Ah.
We should not watch or we should not disturb.
Correct.
Otherwise, they will behave in such a way that they may harm us.
Correct. Hmm. Correct.
Right.
There's a lot of exchange of energies happening there. Yeah, that is true. Hmm.
Yeah. So even in psychology, what we see is when this sexual energy is not channelized well,
Hmm.
maybe you are suppressing it.
Hmm.
That will cause a lot of mental disturbances.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
So if you see from that perspective, even gods
Hmm.
are not exception to that.
Hmm. ಹೌದು. Hmm. Correct.
So,
So, so Illy, what is the frustration shown by Parvati? What?
I want to have a son. You guys stopped it. So you
Uh,
have, whether there is a,
hmm.
good person or bad person, who all those who are in that, I'm going to curse.
Involved in that.
Like Gandhari cursed Krishna,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? And there is in Mysuru Manetana, there is a curse
Hmm.
that they are not going to
Have sons and all.
uh,
Hmm.
get their own sons,
Hmm.
and it's still
It's still
working.
continuing. Yeah. Every Maharaja is adopted. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, and even that lady, she what she took one of her breasts, she threw it,
Hmm. Hmm.
and she cursed.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
the mistake may be of one or two people,
Hmm.
but when people are not in their right set of mind,
Hmm.
the curse can even affect the un unintended ones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you were there in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, and we as people, we are all born because of maybe a curse also.
Hmm. Hmm.
We don't know,
Hmm.
and because if my parents,
Hmm.
say for example, they killed a snake,
Hmm.
that Nagadosha will be shown in my Jataka also, and my kids and their kids Jataka
Hmm.
also.
Hmm. Hmm.
So people say, well, like good astrologers.
Hmm. Hmm.
So by seeing their Jataka, I mean, by seeing someone's Jataka,
Hmm.
the Nagadosha is still present, which has happened like 3 generations ago,
Hmm.
which we don't know.
Hmm.
So um, I'm I did not do it, but still I have to find a solution to it.
Hmm. Correct.
So it doesn't mean whether you directly do it or not.
Hmm.
Sometimes uh, that's a fate, and that's what you are supposed to do.
Hmm. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ I'm just trying to connect the dots between Shiva. I think Rashmi, you mentioned he is the Parabrahman. So Shiva is the finest or the ultimate form of Purusha. He is not the Parabrahman, right?
Hmm.
Shiva is not Parabrahman. ಸೊ ನೀನು ಸದಾಶಿವ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನೀನು ಯಾ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮನ್ ತಗೋಬೋದು. ಈ ಚಿದಾನಂದ ರೂಪ ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಅನ್ನುವಾಗ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಸ್ವರೂಪ ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಯು ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಶಿವ ದಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ರೆಫರಿಂಗ್ ಟು, he is 100% man or male, Purusha, right? And completeness, like we had this discussion earlier in one of the beginning sessions also, when that 100% male, or you could take it as 50% male 50% female, exact balance ಅದು ಅರ್ಧನಾರೀಶ್ವರ ಆದಾಗ 50-50 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 50 ಮೈನಸ್ 50 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಝೀರೋ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಝೀರೋ ದ ಶೂನ್ಯತ್ವಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮನ್, right? Only Shiva by himself is not Parabrahman, right? Only Parvati by herself is also not Parabrahman. So illi that Purushatva annadu, it is has let out the semen right now, and it has to manifest, it has to come out ada. So other than even Rudraksha hange ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, Rudraksha is actually a teardrop of Shiva that fell on the earth and became a tree, and that's how we have Rudrakshi. That's why it's called Rudra Akshi, right? So being eyes or tears. So now that fell incidentally on Bhumi, right? So what are the energies? I mean, I'm just trying to Nangu one fixed answer. I don't know. I'm also contemplating if Indamma knows any story about this, So Shiva being the dissolution energy, and then he wanted to have a child. He didn't. I mean, so Parvati. Parvati. One thing you mentioned is she is Maya. Everything that has a form is Maya, right? Parabrahman is formless. So
But yeah, so when we can say Shiva as Parabrahman, and when we say Parvati is Maya, but if you're saying Shiva is the 100% Purusha Tattva, then there Parvati is not Maya. Because anyway, Shiva is, Andre, I don't know, can we say that Parvati is Maya? If you're saying Parvati is Maya, then in that case, Shiva is the,
exact
what
opposite.
is, exactly, Shiva is not Maya, that is Parabrahman there. But if we can't say Shiva is the 100% Purusha Tattva, we're taking that, and we can't say Parvati is Maya there. Athara comparison madakagala. Pair is Maya and Parabrahman, Purusha and Stri.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's what I'm thinking. Alva.
Now, Parabrahman, one the subset is Maya,
Correct.
but Parabrahman is not the opposite of Maya.
Not opposite. Okay.
Ah.
Then what will you say?
Maya is a manifestation of the Parabrahman. The
Correct.
Parabrahman wants to experience itself, and because it is infinite, it makes itself finite within Maya, right?
Correct.
So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿವನ in this context somehow I'm feeling is not the Parabrahman. Okay, that
Okay.
Avaga, he's whole and he's nothing at the same time. Parabrahman is everything and nothing at the same time. Parabrahman. But here Shiva was not that. Right? So Parabrahman will not reproduce. So you don't have any sons of Parabrahman. You have sons of Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, but you don't have sons of the Parabrahman. Alva? So
Correct.
sons or daughter, whatever, children. ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So ಗಣಪತಿಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಗಣಪತಿಗೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಗಣೇಶನ ಮದುವೆ ಅಂತ ಅವನು ಮದುವೆನೇ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಪುರಾಣ
Well, he's
ಶೋ
married.
ರಿದ್ದಿ ಸಿದ್ಧಿ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾ, ಬಟ್ ಗಣಪತಿ is technically, according to some Puranas, the Parabrahman that was avahanified into the idol by Parvati when she created that idol out of sandal and
Yes.
paste and things. She invoked the energy of the Parabrahman into that idol, force fitted the Parabrahman into that idol, gave it a form, he became Ganapati, right? But Ganapati further
Yes.
didn't have children, so Parabrahman doesn't have children. ಅಲ್ವಾ?
But you, I mean, Ganapati and the form ಕೊಟ್ಮೇಲೆ again
He is not.
not
He's not
Parab.
Parabrahman. Yeah, it's only for our sake of convenience to imagine Parabrahman. ಅಲ್ವಾ? So.
Also, one more thing. This story, this is the interpretation of Valmiki of the story. I'm not sure exactly which Purana, but there's another Purana where I don't come across any curse given by Parvati. It's a very smooth process where the Devas, basically Kartikeya was supposed to be born because there was an Asura who was supposed to be killed only by the offspring of Shiva. He had a boon like that. So that's the reason why Kartikeya, the gods asked Shiva to marry Parvati. That's the reason.
So how
So
was
in that,
Kartikeya born? So Kartikeya also didn't happen as a biological child
no,
through
no,
Parvati.
correct. It's the same thing. So ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ it's the same process, but that's a very jolly, ಏನು ದುಃಖ ಕರ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಓದಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ. So basically same thing. Shiva restricts his energy and Parvati carries Kartikeya for very little time and gives some kind of life. And unable to bear that energy, she gives it away to first she gives it away to Ganga.
Okay.
Then Ganga will give it away to Agni.
Okay.
Ganga also could not bear that much. Then Agni will take it. Agni also could not bear, and then that tattva is divided into 6 parts and given to the 6 kritikas, and they give birth to each of the baby, and Shanmukha is born.
Shanmukha, six-faced.
So that's a very smooth story. Again, this is an interpretation of Valmiki.
Very nice.
So that's what I wanted to bring out.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for adding that. Yeah. So what ಅದೇ ಷಟ್ ಮುಖಗಳು, what are they representative of? ಅದು ಏನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಅದು? What the 6 faces are ಅಂತ?
No, not
This is something that I had actually read about. Like how you have Shat Ripu, which is the opposite. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Adara Shanmukhadu, the 6 faces are something on the positive side actually. So, or probably they're the 6 faces which destroy the Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Because Shanmukha is the another name is also Guru Guha, alva? Dikshit, Muthuswami Dikshitar, the Carnatic music composer, he refers to Subramanya Swami by the name Guru Guha. So, Guru Guha. So, Guru, again, the etymology of the words is from Gu and Ru. Alva? The combination of Gu and Ru, Gu meaning darkness and Ru meaning remover, the dhatu. So, Shanmukha is also called as the Deva Senapati. Alva? So, he's the commander in chief of the gods. So Guru Guha. So Guha is a guhe, is a cave. So a cave ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ನೆಸ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋನು ಅಂತ. Now where is this cave? The cave is within me. The cave of darkness is within me. ಅದನ್ನು ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋನು is Guru Guha, Subramanya Swami. Okay. So now what causes the darkness within me? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. These 6.
I found the 6 divine powers that
Sure.
correlates to 6 faces.
Yes, please.
Jnana, Vairagya, Bala, Shri, Tejas, Kirti.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, do they by any way correlate to Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya? So, Jnana, Vairagya, alva ninge Jnana idre ninige all this Kama, Krodha, Lobha. Again, they're all the weapons used to kill these Shatripus. Makes sense. I mean, it sort of connects. I think we can put a chart of both of those things. So, can you repeat those once again? Tama? Adenado? Jnana, Vairagya, Shri, Kirti.
Jnana, Vairagya, Bala, strength, Shri, prosperity, Tejas, radiance, Kirti, fame.
Okay. We can take it.
Some others say 6 faces also corresponds to the 6 chakras.
Oh, okay.
Each face represents the mastery over one of the 6 chakras from Muladhara to Ajna before merging into the 7th Sahasrara.
Yeah, the 6, the more we'll search for meanings of 6, we'll keep finding more and more 6. Yeah. So, yeah. So, basically, Guru Guha anna ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ತವಾಗ he's the remover of darkness, the darkness which is arisen because of Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Right. So, Kritikas, you want to Kartik, ಏನದು ಕೃತಿಕಾಯಾಹ ಅಪತ್ಯಂ ಪುಮಾನ್ ಕಾರ್ತಿಕೇಯ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Exactly.
So,
Yes.
So the one who was born out of Kritika. So yeah. So Illi, yeah, Indama, you were adding something?
And ಕಾರ್ತಿಕೇಯನ್ ಜನನ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ತಾರಕಾಸುರನ್ ವಧೆ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಸ್ಟೋರಿನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್.
Hmm. So Taraka Asura, so Tarakasura, the etymology or what is the character, what is the psychology of Tarakasura and what?
Taraka, something at extreme height, unbeatable,
Ah, alva.
extremely powerful.
Extremely powerful. So I mean, imagine all of the six Kshatripus put together can be Tarakasura. Alva. So all the six enemies that we have in our lives are Kama, which is desire, Krodha, which is anger, Lobha, which is greed, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha is Kama is lust, by the way. Moha is desire. Yeah. Moha, Mada is ego.
Moha is extreme attachment.
Extreme attachment.
Our
Moha,
desire.
Vyamoha, Moha. Yeah. Mada is ego, and Matsarya is what is Matsarya?
Jealousy.
Jealousy. Correct. Jealousy. Alva. ಈ ಆರ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸು ಒಬ್ಬನಲ್ಲೇ ಫುಲ್ಲು ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅಟ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ would probably be Tarakasura, you know. So the peak, so ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತಾರಕ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ತಾರಕಾಸುರ. Yeah.
ಸೊ ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಆ ತಾರಕಾಸುರನ ಕೊಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೆ ಷಣ್ಮುಖ ಹುಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಅಂತಹ ಬಟ್ ಸೊ ಅಂಡ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಲ್ ದಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಗೌರಿ ಟು ಗಂಗಾ ಟು ಅಗ್ನಿ ಟು ಕೃತಿಕಾ ಅಷ್ಟು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಇಸ್ whatever Shiva's godly energy is so high that it's not like it cannot be bared by one person, something like that.
Right.
All the stories have this one point, but illi the Parvati gets angry
ಅಂತದೆ.
adella they have included. That's how Valmiki saw it, and he might have a reason. A lot of, I mean, Ashwatthana's what he told was something good, and but I don't know, I don't know how, if we can take it as Parabrahma or Maya, or because I don't think everything we can actually connect it.
To them, yeah.
Extreme philosophy, every point is not connected. Sometimes I feel
Yes. And
some things are just basic.
yeah. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದೊಂದು ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮಚ್.
Correct.
Yeah. So I mean, there are many instances, I guess, where Parvati showed jealousy, alva.
Yes.
So that is a Maya quality. It's a quality of Maya that it's never satisfied, you know. So it's. I mean, I was giving you this example of the idalva, the recent scientific discovery of the galaxies which are older than the Big Bang.
Correct.
Alva. So for the benefit of others, you know, so Big Bang, the so-called Big Bang theory states that the Big Bang, I mean, the universe started from a Big Bang, which apparently happened 5 or 13.8 billion years ago, right? So everything started from there. Time and space started from that bang, but they recently the James Webb telescope and the JWST and that telescope recently discovered a couple of galaxies which are about 60 to 70 billion years old, right? So when the universe itself began 13.8 billion years ago, how can there be something which is 60 billion years old? It doesn't make sense, alva. It's like I was born before my father was born ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾರೆ. It doesn't make sense, alva. So that is ನಂಗೆ and one of my spiritual gurus, Narasimha Prabhuji ಅಂತ, you know, he that's how he put it across. He said, if you try to measure Maya and if you try to keep exploring her, she will just laugh at you and say, oh, ನೀನು ನನ್ನನ್ನೇ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ, ಬಾ ಮಾಡು ಅಂತ, you know. So it's like, so she will keep expanding. She'll keep infinitely expanding. So if you build a telescope which can see a galaxy which is 60 billion years old, you build another telescope which is 100 times better than that, Maya will show you another galaxy which is 120 billion years old. You build something much powerful, it will show you something which is 200 billion years old. So ನೀನು ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗು, ನಾನು ನಿಂಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾನೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಅಂತ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೆವರ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೆವರ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್, Maya, right? So yeah, and she wanted the energy from Shiva, who is the destroyer or the disillusion expert. She didn't get that. right? So what could that mean? So she wanted the energy from Shiva. So Maya wanted the dissolving energy from Shiva, right? But she didn't
But
get it.
Maya never wants to dissolve. Maya never lets us to dissolve, Alva.
I want a child ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ what could that mean? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾಳಲ್ಲ, I
No,
wanted the
no.
son.
Oh, I think,
See, you
I think,
obtained my son though you never wished for him, ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಅ ಸನ್ ಅಂತನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಾಳಲ್ಲ ಅವಳು.
See, in Patanjali Yoga Sutra,
ಹ್ಮ್
Prakriti and Purusha, they unite. They come together for two reasons.
ಹ್ಮ್
One is for self-realization,
ಹ್ಮ್
and the other one is for unfolding the inherent true powers.
ಹ್ಮ್
So, if it is like Shiva and Parvati,
ಹ್ಮ್
and if they unite,
ಹ್ಮ್
like Prakriti and Purusha,
ಹ್ಮ್
both of their powers would have been unfolded into like something which is unbearable for the whole cosmos.
ಇಫ್ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಪುರುಷ ಗಾಟ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ಅಂತ
Yeah,
ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು.
yeah. If
oh
Shiva
wow,
and Parvati,
ಹ್ಮ್
wow.
ಇಫ್ ಶಿವ
That's a
if Shiva and can you please repeat that again? If Shiva and Parvati got together.
yeah, the union of Prakriti and Purusha is for two purposes.
Hmm.
This has been told in what Patanjali Yoga Sutra.
Okay.
One is for self-realization,
Hmm.
and the other one is to unfold the powers which is inherent in the other one.
Hmm.
Like Prakriti for the Purusha, and Purusha, I mean Prakriti from Purusha, and Purusha from Prakriti.
Hmm.
So they both will unfold their full potential
Hmm.
when they unite together. It is like imagine like a battery cell. Battery cell has both positive and negative within it,
Correct.
but only when you connect both, you will actually see the power of that battery cell.
Correct.
Okay.
Hmm.
Likewise, we have actually heard many instances where a person's Kundalini energies got activated and he's unable to bear it,
Hmm.
and he has become mad or unstable since then.
Hmm.
So, like that, imagine that power of like God nature, God nature of that power,
Hmm.
like Ida Pingala,
Ata.
Prakriti Purusha, combining together,
Hmm.
maybe the whole world wouldn't be able to bear it. Because if it is just a stirred energy of Shiva
Hmm.
is causing so much of havoc in the earth, Agni, Jala, and multiple other things, what if there was a real energy combined Shiva and Parvati together?
Hmm.
Could anybody hold and sustain it? Maybe because of that,
correct.
they,
No. And that is the reason Parvati wanted a child,
Hmm.
and she didn't get it because that energy the world would could not sustain. That's also mentioned in the text.
Hmm.
We cannot survive it,
Hmm.
and just because they couldn't survive it, Parvati couldn't have the son she wanted, and
Hmm.
that's why she cursed the people who could not survive that much energy. That's
Hmm.
what I'm imagining.
Hmm.
I think
Hmm.
maybe.
What what does Bhumi indicate?
no, imagine if that energy was born, Bhumi wouldn't be there in the first place.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah,
See, even
because that energy was mellowed down to a little Kartikeya, Bhumi could hold it to some extent. Otherwise, Bhumi would have been not there.
Yeah.
so what does Bhumi indicate? Why was she capable of holding him?
No, she was not capable of doing.
I mean, the semen fell on Bhumi, and hence the reeds were born, and through that Kartikeya was born in the Italva. Let me just.
Yeah.
Adre, I mean, now she was able to bear it because the full potential is not achieved. Alva? That's what,
Hmm.
according to what Ashrutana just said. Now Bhumi is able to bear it so that the full potential is.
See, I like the concept you both got in. It's beautiful. ಈಗ it's like I'm trying to imagine ನಂಗೆ ಏನೇನೇನೋ ತಲೆಗೆ ಬಂತು ನನಗೆ. It's like I imagined a proton and an electron and all. So, sorry, ಏನೋ ಹೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಹೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ? Yeah. So, it's like, see, you mentioned that Shiva, see, if you assume that the child will get 50% of the father's qualities and 50% of the mother's qualities, alva? Now Shiva is 100% Purusha and Parvati is 100% Stri. Alva? And we'll take the example of Ashwath also saying like a battery. Okay. I'll take the example of a magnet. Okay. Now a magnet has north and south poles by default. Alva? So battery magnet, I think we can take either of it, no problem. On the ever ready shell ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಾವು we have cell ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ we have positive and negative. What do you call them?
Electrode.
And
Electrodes are both.
ions. Ions.
Just the tips, the terminals, positive terminal and the negative terminals. Yeah, alva. So now, um, 50% of Shiva Purushatvam ತಗೊಂಡು 50% of ಸ್ತ್ರೀತ್ವಂ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪಾರ್ವತಿನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ Purusha and Stri, the positive and negative energy, if you are correlating, it cancels out, it becomes a zero. So technically speaking, if Parvati and Shiva actually had a child, there would be Parabrahman born. Like you mentioned, the first point in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, they both combine for self-realization. Realization is
Yeah.
Parabrahman. You are realizing the Parabrahman.
Yeah, correct.
Alva?
Correct.
So now nobody can, with no womb can hold Parabrahman because Parabrahman is infinite. Ada. Eh, and you can't hold. So now Parvati is also finite, by the way. Parvati being only if you want to correlate it as negative charge, not energy, charge. Okay, you have positive charge and negative charge. Positive charge for Shiva and negative charge for Parvati. If they both combine, positive and negative cancel out, zero ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Now negative cannot hold zero within it. The negative charged womb of Parvati cannot hold a zero within it. Ata. Now, what is the charge of Bhumi? Bhumi you can consider as neutral. Can we consider Bhumi to be neutral? Neutrally charged, and
Yeah.
that's why she. So ಕ್ಷಮಯೇಷು ಧರಿತ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಶ್ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬರ್ತಲ್ಲ ದ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ವುಮೆನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಣೇಶು ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆ, ಏನದು ಭೋಜ್ಯೇಶು ಮಾತಾ ದ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ವೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಣೇಶು ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಭೋಜ್ಯೇಶು ಮಾತಾ ಆ, ಶಯನೇಶು ರಂಭಾ ಕ್ಷಮಯ ಧರಿತ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ದ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ವೈಫ್. Right? So Dharitri or Bhumi is known for her patience or her calmness or the poised nature. She's whether there are asuras agli, rakshasas agli, suragalagli, asuragalagli, Bhumi treated them equally. She gave space for everybody, right? So so she was neutral and that's why she was able to sustain Kartikeya ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬೋದು.
But
She didn't have any
but
energy.
also now the full potential is not reached.
Hmm.
So Karthikeya is not completely neutral. He's a male,
He's
so he
not,
has a
yeah, he's not.
little more Purusha.
Correct, correct. That's why I was coming to. In fact, I was also thinking about Kartikeya has two wives. So Srivalli Devasenapati. So he has Srivalli and Devasena, the two wives. So what do those things mean? I mean, we can think about it later on. But again, it's like see a proton and a neutron are together. An electron revolves around them. Alva? Alva? So can you take
Got
something
it.
from that? So proton and neutron. So proton, I'm just symbolically taking it as Shiva, okay, and neutron as Earth, Bhumi, and the electron is Maya, okay. So electron is unstable. I mean, you can't see an electron, alva. ನಾನು ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಫೋಟೋ ತಗೋತೀನೋ ಅದು it will show as a particle if I take a photo. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ it is a wave. So it is a wave. An electron is a wave if you don't observe it. If you observe it, it is a particle. that is the nature of Maya. ನೀನು ನೋಡೋದು, ನೀನು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನಿಫೆಸ್ಟ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮೀ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನಿಫೆಸ್ಟ್. ಆ ಥರ. ಸೊ the proton and neutron put together can be Shiva and Bhumi, and the electron going around it three-dimensionally is can be Parvati. I don't know. It just came to my mind. I didn't think of this before. Okay, ನಂಗೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ
Also poetically, the neutron can only the proton is also next to the neutron, like Kartikeya being born through Bhumi, like that as well, something like that.
Kartikeya being born through Bhumi.
Bhumi, yeah.
So who is Kartikeya now, Adali?
So Kartikeya is not completely neutral. So I'm considering him as proton.
You consider
And
Kartikeya as proton.
Not, I mean, that I understood the analogy. Giving that aside, Kartikeya is proton and Bhumi is neutron. So they're also there together. Something like that.
Alva? So there are these images of Kartikeya sitting on Shiva's lap. ಅದ. ಸೊ ಅದು some Puranas, I think Skanda Purana ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. So that's when they say Subramanya Swami is actually teaching Shiva about Parabrahman. Okay, so ಕಿವಿಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಗುಪ್ತ something is like ಗುಪ್ತವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. There are some photos you can find where Subramanya Swami is sitting on the lap of Shiva and he's like saying something. So yeah, so that could be like the proton and the neutron sitting together. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ okay, so I mean it's interesting to just contemplate ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So these things. So any other thoughts?
ಪುರಾಣಗಳ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಪಾರ್ವತಿಗೆ ಅವಳು ಇನ್ಫರ್ಟೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಶಾಪ ಇತ್ತು, ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಹೆರೋ ಯೋಗ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿನಗೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಶಿ ಕುಡ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಸಮೌ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಅವಳು ಬೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಇದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಕಾರಣ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಶಾಪ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾಳೆ ಅವಳಿಗೆ. ಮನ್ಮಥ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯ ಮಗ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಮಗನ್ನ ಶಿವ ಕಣ್ಣಿಂದ ಸುಟ್ಟು ಇದ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಮಗನ್ನ ನಾನು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವನ್ನ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಿನಗೂ ಸಹ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗದೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಶಾಪ ಕೊಡ್ತಾಳೆ ಪಾರ್ವತಿಗೆ.
ಬಟ್ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ಏನ್ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅವಳು ಈಶ್ವರನಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಪ್ರೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾಳೆ ಮದ್ವೆ ಆಗಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ.
ದೇವ ಸೆಂಟ್ Manmatha because Shiva should fall for Parvati.
ಶಿವ ಅವಳನ್ನ ಪಾರ್ವತಿನ ಮದ್ವೆ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕಳ್ಸೋದು ಮನ್ಮಥನ. ಬಟ್ ಮನ್ಮಥ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯ ಮಗ. ಸೊ ಮಗನ ಸಾವನ್ ತಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಗದೆ ಅವಳು ನಿನಗೂ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗದೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಶಾಪ ಕೊಡ್ತಾಳಂತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ
ಆ ಶಾಪವನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋದು ಮನ್ಮಥನ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ರತಿಯೋ ಅಥವಾ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯ?
ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ. ಎರಡು ಕಥೆನೂ ಇದೆ, ರತಿನೂ ಕೊಡ್ತಾಳೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿನೂ ಕೊಡ್ತಾಳೆ ಅಂತ. ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಗೆ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಸಮಾಧಾನ
ಕೇಳಿದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಹಂಗೆ.
ಅದೇ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಗೆ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಸಿಗೋದು ಮುಂದೆ ರಾಮನ ಅವತಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೀತೆಗೆ ಅವನೇ ಮನ್ಮಥನೇ ಲವ ಆಗಿ ಹುಟ್ಟತಾನೆ, ದ್ವಾಪರ ಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರದ್ಯುಮ್ನ ಆಗಿ ಹುಟ್ಟತಾನೆ ರುಕ್ಮಿಣಿಗೆ. ಅವಾಗ ನಿನ್ ಮಗನ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮುದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಶಾಪ, ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಇದಕ್ಕಾಗದೆ ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತಾರಕಾಸುರನ್ ಕೊಲ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಗ್ನಿಯ ಎನರ್ಜಿನೂ ಬೇಕು, ಜಲದ ಎನರ್ಜಿನೂ ಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅಗ್ನಿಯ ಮೂಲಕ ಗಂಗೆ ಮೂಲಕ ಬಂದು ಭೂಮಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ತಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇರೋದು ಭೂಮಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ, ಇನ್ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಅದನ್ನ ಬೇರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅವಾಗ 6 ನಕ್ಷತ್ರಗಳು ಬಂದು ಅದನ್ನ 6 ಮುಖದನ್ನ ಕಾಪಾಡಿ ಬೆಳೆಸೋದು. ದೆನ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ಅದನ್ನ 6 ಮುಖನ ಜೋಡಿಸಿ 1 ಮುಖ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಾರ್ತಿಕೇಯನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ. ಇದು ಪುರಾಣದ ಕತೆ.
Interesting, very nice.
ಮತ್ತೆ
So in
ಥ್ರೂಔಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ನಂಗೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ತೋರ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ಅಕ್ಕನಿಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಎನರ್ಜಿಗಳು ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನ ಹತ್ರ ಆ ರೋಷ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ಆ ರೋಷ ಅಥವಾ ಕಿಚ್ಚು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅಗ್ನಿಯಿಂದ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ತಾಳ್ಮೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಹನೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಬ್ಬ ಯೋಧನಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಭೂಮಿಯಿಂದ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ.
ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್, ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್.
ಇದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾವು ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಯಾರೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಯಾರೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತೀವಿ, ಅವರ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ಅವ್ರ ಗುಣಗಳು ನಮ್ಮೊಳಗ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಆ ಕಾರ್ತಿಕೇಯನ ಊರ್ಜೆಯನ್ನ ಇವರ ಕೈಗೆ ತಲುಪುವ ಹಾಗೆ, ಅವರ ಆ ತತ್ವಗಳು ಆ ಊರ್ಜೆಯ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಹಂಗ
ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್,
ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ.
ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್, ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್, ಯಾ, ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್. ಖಂಡಿತ ಖಂಡಿತ.
according to these two interpretations, we were thinking, I mean, our interpretation was somewhere on the negative side. This interpretation is so nice because Kartikeya was born having all the qualities from where and all he went to be able to kill Tarakasura
Yeah,
or
yeah,
what.
yeah, yeah. That's true.
Yes,
True,
yes.
true. Very nice,
Yeah.
very nice. Deepu ಇರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, so you could have
Yeah.
told that she is named her
Also,
son Kartikeya.
also look at the different ways the female mind and the male mind thinks.
Yeah. Now full destruction ಬಗ್ಗೆ now ಪುರುಷತ್ವ. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. So I didn't have this discussion in mind, and it just struck my attention when we were reading through. So very nice. I think that was nice. Good. I think we're already at 10, 12 ಆಗೋಯ್ತಾಗಲೇ. ಟೈಮ್ ಹೋಗೋದೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. Very nice. How many chapters did we finish? I think we came to 1 of 35. So we did 2 chapters. No problem. Good.
Also, actually, in the previous chapter we read, there was one observation that I saw where Vishwamitra was telling Gangeya Kathe. In that, if you look at the Adibhuta level, physical level, so it was, I just connected it beautifully. The father is the Himalayas. So I was teaching social to my sister yesterday about Gangotri and everything. So it came to my mind. So the father is Himalayas, and Gangotri glacier, which is in the Himalayas, from that's where Ganga flows down. So actually, physically, Himalayana Magale Ganga. She flows down from the Himalayas. And they also mentioned one sentence that all the other gods who take care of the world accepted her, something like that. Something, that sentence was there. Or they Ganga, when Ganga came, the protectors of the world, something was there. Huh. So that is where, who are the protectors of the world? The gods, and you read it in the footnote. So what are the what are the devas in actually our Puranas? Devas are Surya, Chandra, Vayu, Indra. So they are the nature's elements itself.
Correct.
So as the Gangotri glacier melts, from Parvataraja Ganga comes, and all the nature, they come and accept it and make it a part of the nature. So it was just a beautiful correlation that I
Very
can
nice,
make.
very nice, very nice. Yeah.
So something like that.
Very good. Good. Other, if we are able to connect the dots from so many different aspects, understanding in a ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Yeah. Beautiful, very nice. Good reflection today. Upload ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋನು. I'll put it for those who missed. All right. So I think, in the interest of time, we will wind up. 10:14 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಶಾಂತಿ ಮಂತ್ರ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡ. So we have to resume from chapter 1, subchapter 36 next. I'll make a note of that on the Excel sheet also. All right. Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavet. Om shanti shanti shantihi. Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om shanti shanti shantihi. Sahana vavatu, sahano bhunaktu, sahaviryam karavavahai, tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om shanti shanti shantihi. लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ Thank you all very much for joining in. See you all next Thursday. Yeah. Namaste.
Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.